Me and my jumbo yarn winder have been summoned. Most of us are familiar with the standard yarn winder that we get on Amazon or Knit Picks or wherever else we want to get our supplies from. It's this big and it makes great cakes, super useful for hand knitting. But what if you have a big project or you're a machine knitter? Well, let me introduce you to the oversized and totally overkill jumbo yarn winder. This beast is not only bigger, it's also faster. This part just has this thing that spins and your little yarn guide stays stationary, whereas this one not only does the cone spin, although it a bit more slowly, it's also got the arms that spin as well. So you have two axes on which you're threading at a single time. It does also have the removable center for your cakes, like the little smaller ones do. I don't see people usually removing these. I'm not sure why. Maybe people just don't like storing them. I like storing them on their actual cone so that you can have a little bit more structural integrity, and they're a little bit easier to store and stack if you want. These little ones, still good for that. You're just going to store a smaller cake. The jumbo also has a tensioner, so if you're working with bulky yarns, you can loosen this up, and it'll hold tension in your yarn as you wind it. Obviously, we want to see this in action. So one of the ways that I like to use the giant jumbo winder is putting multiple skeins together in one cake, so I don't have to keep track of multiple things when I'm working on a project that changes color. All right, I have my first one caked up as normal. Just tied the next one on. This is 200 grams, by the way, so we're already into large territory. I've tied the next one, and I'm going to just continue with my second color. Around and around. 400 grams. Okay, there we go. A 400 gram cake ready to work with. I can either slide it off this cone itself, or it's a little easier if I take the cone off still inside. And this gives me two colors to work with. If I want white for the row that I'm on, I pull from the center. If I want yellow for the row that I'm on, I pull from the outside. Here's a size comparison between the normal one. This is as big as I can possibly get. That little metal thing is hitting the outside of the edge when I cake this large, versus the jumbo. So we probably have, like, I don't know, 90, 100 grams here and 400 grams here. You can see that they are definitely a different size and weight for sure. Super useful, long projects. I'll do this with the other two colors I'm working on, and then I'll just have two cakes instead of 4 skeins rolling around.